All right. Onward and upward. Onward and upward. We need to especially see if we can get any new players here. Come the beginning of February. I should move back over here. February. The best month. So again, training-wise, we're still looking okay. We only have a couple of holdovers left as well. What if there was a second squad of short king? That's an interesting idea. 2 squads. The tall boys and the short kings. That is an interesting idea. That's a real interesting idea. Are we too late into what this is supposed to be to change the concept? Like, I'm not gonna restart, it's not worth it.
Oh, good
we know
for you.
That we would have missed out. Hello, Nooch, by the way. You down to play tonight? Like, I don't want to restart. I don't think that's necessarily worth it. I mean, we could, but then we'd lose Obi. But hey, big win there, by the way. It is only year 2. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that there were some short kings that would have been really nice. Shorts below 5'9". I would have said 5'8" or lower, because then it's 6'2" and up, or 5'8" and lower. The tall needed the head start. That's fair. But there's no intermingling. It's either the tall boys or the short kings. I was gonna stream, but I took a nap at 10. Jesus. It's like me yesterday when I fell asleep watching Sunday Night Football. Keeper is whatever, right? Like, there's nothing you can do about height for goalkeepers, really. Damn. I think we might have to do it. 5'8" and under, 6'2" and taller, 2 different teams. And whether or not we can manage to keep star players happy. And then that way we never really have to worry about the depth. We always have a perfect amount of depth. So we do lose to Sunderland. If the Leafs don't make it out of the first round this year, Kyle Dubas is gone. I agree. Okay, let's, you know what? Is there anybody not in favor of that idea? I think it's sold. That's the thing about a series. Tall boys at home, short kings away. I don't know if we'd want to set it up exactly like that. But what we could do is, like, spin a wheel at the beginning of every season and be like, okay, the short kings get the FA Cup this year, or something like that. Or we could just alternate all the time. And then that way it's out of our hands. You know? Interesting, this new idea. Very interesting. Interesting, this idea. I like it. I'll be honest, I like it. Spin a wheel before every match. Now that would be nuts. And tedious by the end of it. I'd rather do the alternating idea. I would rather do the alternating idea. It is going to take a while to get a team of short kings at this point. But if we start now, we might be good to go by the beginning of next season. It's a nice 2-0 win there. Sane and Obi-Wan with the goals. Oh man, our confidence ratings dropped down to an 83. That's the lowest it's been for a while. I mean, honestly, all I can think of is the guys that we could have signed already, because there were some good generated players we could have signed already, but as they always say, what? The best time to change was then, the second best time is now? I think we change it to tall boys and short kings. Why not? Especially with the struggles that we found for the tallmen. Alright. Again, it's unfortunate, unlike an NBA, just getting physically strong is going to be an issue too. Yeah, but at least that'll help us kind of finalize our tall boys, you know? You won't get enough tall boys if you don't. That's not necessarily true. I'm not going to recall the scout. They're about to deliver the information. It'd be a horrible idea. I like this, though. I do like this. Let's quick sim this. And we get our first scouting reports back for the month here. Let's see what we got. So old Ricky here would be our first short king at 5'8". Hey Jim, doing great, man. So I think Rick Groin will sign a short king. 5'11", sorry, Mr. DeGroot. 6'4", Lucas Van Beek. Yes, sir. 5'9", Jan de Bruin, and another short king, Mr. Thiesch van der Wal. Another 5'8" short king. So that made the Netherlands much better for us in month 1. For Russia, Timur Pavlov, a 5'8" short king. He's not very good, but beggars can't be choosers. Boy, man, going off a 5'8", even though it's physically strong. Look at all these short Russian kings. They're nothing but shortmen. This is ridiculous. And for the Czech, oh my god, another 5'8" player. This is ridiculous. Another 5'8" player. And now we're looking at having to cut people. Jesus. Well, we'll have to get rid of Barsukov because he's trash. That's an easy solution. Yeah, short kings will be 5'8" and under. 5'7" and 5'9". So Lubos Kadlik, 5'8" might be too easy. Well, the problem is you're not going to get that many guys that are 5'5", 5'6", and 5'7". The problem then becomes in building up this short kings roster. We got to patrol quality here, right? And if you look, there's not much quality here. That's the problem. That is the problem. So, sign that short king as well. We'll see if the idea makes sense. We'll see if the idea makes sense. If not, we can abandon ship. We're still primarily focusing upon our Tallman as it is. But yeah, someone like Killian Meyer is just like he's garbage. Like there's no point in signing him. We're gonna get rid of him, even though he was a goalkeeper. This dude's 6'1". He's not getting any better. Not getting any taller either. So, the Youth Academy players grow in height. That's what I've been testing, and honestly, it doesn't look like it. That's the unfortunate thing. It really doesn't look like it. If they did, like Kreshnik is the big test. If he'll go up to 6'2". Aside from that, everyone's at least half decent. So we'll keep that in mind. Van der Wal, if we were to keep you as a short king, and again, if players can grow, then someone 5'8" is right on the bubble. But Van der Wal here has good pace, has good defending. Could be a midfielder, but also, yeah, is probably best to be a defender. Just try to make him a natural left back. Artem Artemonov, what a name. He's a 65 out of the gates for the short kings. Jesus. What happened to the Italian striker at 6'1"? He never grew in height, so we got rid of him. Look at this guy. Good God. Holy hell. And he's a short king? He's 5'8". He's one of the best players we've scouted. How does a short king generate a player like this? God, this guy could be literally anything. He could be an attacker. He could be whatever we wanted. He might have to be a striker. I mean, he's got the pace, decent passing, dribbling, and shooting. Has decent defending, which you could say he is built like a small beer fridge. I mean, literally, you could have him play anywhere on the field. Anywhere. He could be a center back. Oh, God, we're going to have 5'8" center backs. I'm here for the short king that turns into a tall boy. So we can't really change him to a striker. It would take 21 weeks. So he is at best a CDM. And number one, I wouldn't want him to be a left back. I'd either want him to be a right back, a center back, or a CDM. So let's go for CDM first. I don't think Nazar Yartsev is going to be long for this team. He is trash. I mean, left back is fine, I guess. CDMs are hard to get. I don't typically use a formation that involves CDMs, though. I normally use wingers. So... man, he is just tragic on the ball. Absolutely tragic. Try turning him into a center back. Rick Grun, the original short king, is also pretty tragic. You could argue a winger, you could argue a cam. It's going to take forever to turn him into anything else. So yeah, left back is left back's probably fine. Could look at turning him into a center back just so that he has it as a secondary position, but that's about it. And then Andre Sadalachik. Great pace, good dribbling, can't really defend. So this guy clearly is a cam or a winger, depending on what it will allow. The shooting's not even that bad, to be honest. He could be the striker of the bunch. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Probably gonna get DMCA'd because I forgot to switch things over, but that's okay. Lubos Kadlik. So again, the Czech Republic was very kind to us. Alright, this guy is not very good, is he? Not very good at all. It's the old short kings that are really struggling to turn into anything else. You might notice. My mic off sync again? I mean, it always goes back and forth. Turn that back on. We'll see if that works. I don't know. It's a weird thing that OBS does. It's a pain in the ass. And then there was Lucas Van Beek, who was one of our tall boys. Who honestly would be pretty well set up to be a center back. Yeah, he's another one that's going to struggle to change him over. Move him to a center back. And then Timur Pavlov is a natural striker. Good pace, physicality, everything else kind of sucks. Kind of a tough call for what he should be. Just try to go center mid. Need a couple of them. All right, so hey, we do have a slightly more filled up academy right now because of the set of circumstances and the potential change of this idea. And again, we'll see if it works. Trying to balance two different squads based off of two completely different philosophies of building a team. I don't hate the concept, certainly. As Obi missed a pen, but we still win 2-1. Not bad. Kick rocks, Blackpool. Even though I'm not one of the big stars of the club. Baby Boo, you're the biggest star at the club. I'm proud of you. Jacques, you're great. What are you talking about? You're the tallest of tall boys right now. How can you say you're not a star? You're literally the tallest of the tall boys. Oh my god, chat, so we can have a tall boys jersey and a short kings jersey. Interesting. Interesting. Harrogate Town, who followed us up from League 2. It's a 2-1 win. Beautiful. Beautiful. So clearly, if we do the short kings, that means our road, it could be the road team. And, the jerseys be gold. Gold and green for the little Irish fellas they are. Oh, let's see, another game here. 2-1 win. We're picking up momentum. We're picking up momentum here. And at a very good time, again, to try to avoid potential relegation. Just keep simming, trading here. I don't think we missed any drills, which is nice. I'll double check. I think we got, aside from a couple of the shooting drills, we pretty much got everything that we needed. It's Wigan. We're currently in 8th. We have some of the developments that are done as well. So Cadleck went up by 1. That's not bad. Vanderwall. There's a legitimate left back. Already has high defensive work rate, which is pretty good. Rename the team to Stocks. Am I allowed to rename the team? I don't know if I am. And a lot of these guys already had good work rates. The Gruen. Still a 52. And Yartsev. It's up by 1. Not bad. Alright, Wigan. Wigan. What do we got here? 1-all's not bad. We'll take the points. Not bad. This is already turning it. Like, this is just one meme after another, and it's delightful. It's the best part of certain series that we do, is it starts off as one thing and then just evolves. It just evolves, man. It's ridiculous as it is. Again, I wish I could control 2 teams at once, but you're not allowed to do that. If you could do that like we did in NBA, we'd clearly do Tall Boys against Short Kings. 3-1 win over Cambridge. The Cambridge. Not bad at all. Thank God for the short month, of course. We will get... Devolves in the content you could respect, right? Thanks to the short month, we'll get another scouting report back here. And see who else we can bring in. As we got Manager of the Month last month, which is great. So first scouting report from Russia, or excuse me, from the Netherlands. Lars de Groot is out. Jan de Bruin is out. Marco Kramer is out. Patrick Van Dongen is also out. 5'10", Hubedahan is also out. Short King potential, Thomas Janssen, but his potential is trash. And Nick Van Leeuwen is also too tall to be a Short King. Vladimir Ferenkov, I guess. Too tall and too short. 6 foot, not gonna work. 5'8", Oleg Volchenkov. He is terrible as well, but we'll sign him. 5'6", Anton Kuznetsov. Great Short King potential. Pavlov and Maxim Bogdanov. Okay. And that brings us to the Czechs. Kovar, not good enough. Tesar, not good enough. Balaha, but his potential is trash, so that's going to be a no. 5'10", that doesn't work. 5'9", it's just too tall. Would have been nice. Another 5'9" in Yahoda. 5'5", the ultimate Short King. Unfortunately, the potential's trash. Damn. We might have to sign him anyway. Is there anybody with worse? Hate to say it, but Oleg Volchenkov already has to go. It's just not going to work. But we are going to bring in the guy that's 5'5", and then 5'10" doesn't work. Okay. Alright. Let's go back over to the academy here. So Kuznetsov. Left wing back. Decent pace. Everything else is kind of a toss-up. I don't know, but we want to try to change him too. It can't be anything attacking. He does have to be a defender. He is currently a left wing back, which is fine by me. We'll try to get him to a natural left back spot as well. The ultimate 5'5" Short King here. He's a left back, center back already at 5'5". Jesus. Again, kind of tragic. There's not much we can turn him into. He already has left back, center back, so we'll just train that up. And then Artemonov goes from a 65 to still a 65. Guy's looking damn good. Get those skill moves up there. And then this guy's going from a 41 to a 51. That was a damn good jump. Target man for the moment. Anybody else? Jansen is new. I doubt he sticks around. Again. Yeah, can't really be turned into anything attacking. We're kind of running into that problem. And the game crashed? Did my Xbox crash? Nope, the game crashed. Okay. First crash of FIFA 22, baby! You got a long way to go until you catch Madden. How much progress did we lose? Hopefully the autosave kicked in and we really didn't lose anything. But, that could be painful. That could be painful. Yeah, I imagine the autosave kicked in. Fingers crossed. Goodbye, Sinaldo. Okay, I dropped this back to the beginning of February after our last game. So the most recent recruits we just brought in aren't there. The question is, I don't believe the same guys will show up. So hopefully you weren't attached to anybody that we just recruited, because they might not be there anymore. As we have officially had 100 matches with the team, and technically have more wins than losses, which is incredible. Alright, so back to the scouting reports then. Again, obviously, yeah, we got different guys, I think. Don't we? I don't remember Christian Blom who's there. So De Groot's definitely out, same as before. De Bruyne is out. Martin Van Week is out. Yeah, so it's different players here. 5'8" short king. He's got the same name as somebody else. We'll take that. 5'9", 5'7", Christian Blom. Not bad. And 5'6", Jimmy Martins. What a name. Who else do we got here for the Russian scouting? 5'9". So indeed, any players that we just recruited are gone. Emil Petrikov. 5'8". Is there anybody who's an obvious cut? Not really. We got two guys named Rick. We got two guys with the exact same name. This is tremendous. So 78 potential right now is the lowest that I'm seeing. Fiera at 6'1", man. He's not getting any taller. We'll have to get rid of him. Big Rick and Little Rick. I think they're both Little Ricks, though. There's another guy here, 5'8", Samoyanov. Alright. Hate to say it, I can't wait to see if Cabral goes up to 6'2". We just got to get rid of him because of the Short Kings idea. And then for the Czechs. 5'9". 5'9". 5'7", but he's terrible. Terrible. 6'1". 5'7", but he's not good enough. And 6'2". Honestly, he's kind of trash, but yeah, he's trash. We can't bring him in. Okay. Well, for the moment then, let's go back to the academy. Successfully change positions for those that can do that. Let's save again now, in case it does crash. And then we'll take it from there. So back into the academy. Again, let's see where these guys can go now. And actually, Kaldu Kohli, just go for that because why not? So the first, Rick Groen. Good physical, good pace. One of the rare short kings that can be turned into something else in terms of an attacking presence. Honestly, we're looking at striker or left wing. Let's go left wing to start, and then potentially striker down the road as well. Let's double check Vanderwall. Okay, he's fine. I think. double check this here. Just to make sure. So yeah, he can't really be turned into anything overly attacking. Got him as a left back. We'll train him up as a center back as well, just so he has that as a secondary position, just in case. Yartsev has center back and left back already. Can't turn him into anything attacking, so that's perfect. Then the other Rick Grin, again, I think is of the same thing. No attacking options. Has left back and center back already, so he's good. Rick 1 and Rick 2. Interchangeable based on performance. I don't mind the idea. Kadlik again. Is set up as a center back. Currently, no attacking positions available. Could technically train him up as a CDM. That's a little bit rough. Let's get left back as an option. Van de Beek as one of the rare tall boys actually available to us right now. Let's get left back as an option for him just in case. Petrikov. Coco, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Getting CDM for Petrikov. He has right back, left back, center back. Let's get CDM as a potential option. And in that way, just as the team kind of takes shape, you know, we kind of know what we're looking at in terms of being able to move players around and into their best spot. Christian Blom has right back and left back. Can't really be moved into an attacking role. So again, we'll put center back there just in case. Martens, all 6 foot of them. It's a lot of defenders as well because of the physically strong, which doesn't necessarily help. Even CDM is a stretch. Yeah, I mean, it's... He has right wing back. Let's just get natural right back in there. And probably center back if we keep him. Artemov, I guess. Weird name to say. Is it CDM? Has CDM left back and right back. Again, we'll get center back in there. No idea if the Short Kings idea is going to work. Semyonov. Okay, somebody that can be turned into a wing. Turn him into a left wing to start. Kreshnik, I'm still holding out on hope that he'll develop, but I can't guarantee it. I cannot guarantee it. And that sucks. Move him over the left wing as well, just to get that under his list of available positions. Double check Pavlov real quick. So we have to put a lot more work into our options here. So he's got center mid as an option. I'm already training him up there, I guess. That works. And then Correa set up as a target man because he is the proper height. All right, cool. Let's move on. And again, we'll obviously hold off on signing any potential Short Kings for as long as we can because it'll be next season at the earliest that they're actually able to play. I guess in the interim, we could have them fill up the second team. Or at least have them as depth. So we're going to need to have them on roster eventually, but it's going to be tough to find proper balance with this ridiculous idea. It's going to be very tough. We're up into 11th, though, in the league table, so now that we're out of most of the cup competitions, our players aren't exhausted every single game. And when our players aren't exhausted, surprise, surprise, they do well. And they beat the #1 team in the league right now in Huddersfield. So, 90th minute winner from Sonic. So good things happen when the tall boys are allowed to rest. Who would have thought? Go ahead and sim that training day. Peterson's already talking about the future of the club. God, Peterson, you're trash. You can complain all you want, but you're trash. I don't care. Right, so in the academy, Kadlec. Change him over so he has left back, center back, and CDM. Let's get that attacking work rate up there. Balam now has center back as an option. Get the defensive work rate up there. Martins has right back as an option. Let's also get center back as an option for him. Mark him off, same thing. Has CDM, center back, left back, and right back, which is great. Already has high work rates, which is what we're hoping for. And then this dude has striker. He has a left wing. Is there anything else I can add? Potential spot. And the answer is no. It's basically striker or left wing. So we'll have him as a left wing for the moment. Which is good. We're looking okay. It's going to take a little bit for this idea to come to fruition. Still 11th in the league. Shrewsbury up next. With the international offer for Canada, but we don't really have time to deal with that, do we? 3-1. This team is gelling right now. This is the same thing that happened last year. It looked like we were going to be okay. And then suddenly, we just started winning games hand over fist. And I'm not complaining. Trust me. I will take this. I don't care if we make the playoffs. Just please, 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 please don't have us have to fight for survival. We're up into 7th. This could get silly. This could get silly. We are without a player in this game. And it's our goalkeeper who's on international duty, so we're going to lose this game. Yeah. Couldn't trust Peterson to get the win there. If we had our starting keeper, we might have won that, but he was either injured or more likely on international duty with Iceland. Yeah, he was on international duty, and that's a backbreaker for us. Like, our team is so dependent. So Kreshnik wants out of the youth academy. He is the guy that I was waiting to see if he would grow an extra inch. He did not. So Kreshnik, we got to let you go, buddy. We got to let you go. Can't bank on players having a growth spurt, you know. Mexico beats Canada 2-0. Hilarious. After what Brent said in chat about Canada being so fucking good. They are looking much better than they've looked in my entire lifetime, though. So Petrikov officially changes over. Go back over to the actual academy here. What did we change him to? CDM, center back, left back, right back. Perfect. So he could be pretty much anything for the Short Kings. Martins, again, now has right back as a natural spot. Try to get him to... Oh, he is center back. Center back, right back. Perfect. For the Martins. And we'll go ahead and change that over. Rick Groen is now a left wing. What attacking position could we develop him into? He's got left wing. He can definitely be a striker as well. And then Semyonov also has left wing as an option. He had CDM and Cam as an option, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Yes. So that's about as good as he can get. And from there, we look good. From there, we look good. This idea is ridiculous, but it just might work. Just might work. Here we go. Our final reports. We start off with the Dutch. Hubeka, the Baka, is not going to be signed. Lorenzo Smits will not be signed. Short boy Cullen van Dongen will be signed. And De Jong, unfortunately, is an inch too tall. It's not bad for the Netherlands. Next up, Valeri Kravchuk, 5'5" short king. If we base this off of potential, Yartsev's got to go. Only a 70. Again, we get to start looking for quality as well. Another 5'5" short king in Tverdovsky. Great name for the hockey fans around, but not good enough. Oh, Bogdanov. Would have been great for the tall boys. Konstantinov's not that good, and Boris Bykov's not good enough either. And then we go to the Czechs. 5'7" Andrei Reznik. He could be something. He could be something. The worst guy around right now is one of the tall guys, and that's at a 74 potential, but we'll go for one of the short kings and Timur Pavlov. Get rid of him. Sign Reznik. 6'3" Hanus Kaspar. Looks great for the Tallman, which is great. We can cut a Tallman to bring in a Tallman. 5'10". Another tall boy, but he's not good enough. And then 5'9". So not bad. Not bad. As Liang has also officially jumped to striker. There. Okay. So we need new places to scout. Honestly, I think any will work now in terms of just like, hey, we need places to scout since we're not looking for anything specific. We just need luck. So, Jag. Shout out to Jag. Shout out to Premium Bagel. And Kane. If you three are here, pick a country. Pick a gosh darn dang country. One of those three. And we'll see where we're going next. Any of the three. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Going once. Going twice. Drawing a new name. Heffrey. Davis. And Endo. The Friendos. Beautiful. Heffrey. Davis. Endo Mills. What do we got? Where we go? Pick a country. Heffrey wants Venezuela. Interesting shout. Oops. Well, Venezuela. Imagine if Endo and Davis aren't here. Can you imagine? Two of the alleged friendos who might not even be here. This is unbelievable. Poverty country for 5. Fucking pick one. Endo, pick a country. Davis. Davis. Going once. Endo's gotta pick a country. Going twice. Uzbekistan's not in. Canada. He's going for Canada again. Endo goes back to Canada for the second time. Davis isn't here. We'll draw another name. And it's Cody. Cody, congratulations. Where are we going? India. I should have seen that coming. That one should have been obvious. To India we go. Where we'll find the tallest of tall boys or the shortest of short kings. I am sure. It's going to be very interesting to see who joins this team. So, considering we're still on an all-tall boys roster, again, our numbers are quite slim. But to look at the team and the sort of update right now in terms of everything that we got going on. Our goal scoring leader is Obi, who has 20 goals and 49 appearances. 14 goals for Sulaiman Gibadema. And Jacques Sane is also up there. Obi also up there with the assists. And we have only had 3 clean sheets all season. It's a bit disappointing. But in terms of developments, Fjellsted's up by 2. Peterson up by 2. Zahari up by 2. Engstrom's already gone up by 5 this season as our starting left back. De Ruyter up by 3. Nystrom up by 4. Diakate up by 4 as well. Campbell, we don't really worry about him. Headland's up by 5. Sajmi is just a random dude on the team. Adewama's up by 5 or 4 as well. Jesus, it's all like +4s, +5s. Shields is a rando. Loam up by 4. Chuck Testa up by 6. Sane goes up by 2. Dai up by 4. Bedema up by 6. And Obi has gone from a 65 to a 71. He's so good. Hartley's a rando. And then Dewey Liang up to a 47. The only thing left to do, by the way, is to just check the dev plan of everybody else. Liang is good where he is. But I believe it is Obi-Wan that we might need to check in terms of the dev plan. Yeah, he's already on the max 5-star. So let's get those skill moves up to 5-star, and then he's golden. So I'll have to set that stuff up really quickly, but that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, get the weak foot up there. Which version of FIFA did you buy? The Ultimate Edition. I mean, I don't know what you mean by the version with his name or the sponsorship. I don't know what you mean by that, if I'm being honest. I mean, it literally says what version they are. He's already got high work rates. Yeah, I forgot to change some of this stuff over, which is fine, because at the very least they've still been getting upgrades. I mean, Sane is already golden. He's ridiculous. He's fantastic. Chuck Testa. Just needs the skill moves to go up. Loam. There's the weak foot. Let's get those work rates up there, buddy. Adewama. What do we got for you? Already got that. Get that work rate up there. Bellon. Wide back still works. Headland. Let's get that attacking work rate up there. Diakate. Is looking damn good already. Nystrom? Not in very good form, unfortunately. De Ruyter. That weak foot up there. Mr. Engstrom. Same thing, get the work rate up there. Zakaria. Get the work rate up there. Peterson. Get that work rate up there. And Felsted. And yeah, like, Felsted's potential to be special. Great potential for Diakate at center back. Potential to be special for Obi as well. So again, like, the tall boys have their striker, and they have their goalkeeper. Honestly, what we could do for the team as well is say if if your team's at full health, you play, you win, you keep going. You know? Play to keep your spots. It's just going to be very tough if we stick with this idea to keep everybody happy. I could easily see some players being like, I'm not playing in every game. I want out of here. I could see that happening very, very fast. Sheffield Wednesday. At home. Decent chance to do well here. And we lose. Never mind. I misspoke. It happens. It happens. The two sides scrimmage each other. No, they cannot. Obi is the league's assist leader. Just to show how important he is to the team. Burton is next. And Oxford a few days later. The schedule is, oh man, the schedule is rough. Burton Albion. Burton. Good result. 2-0. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Got the messages here. Just those. That's fine. All right. Oxford will probably get us here just because of how tired we're going to be. Actually, we're not as tired as I would have thought, but we're still pretty tired. I mean, we have a top-notch striker for this division and a top-notch goalkeeper. Everything else is a little bit concerning still, but I mean, it's looking like obviously we're going to be safe. We're going to be safe from relegation. We only have 4 games left. Not bad. Salford, Bolton, and Lincoln coming up. So the odds of us fighting our way into a playoff spot, pretty slim. We'll probably stay in this division heading in the next season, which is okay. The most important thing is we're not going to get relegated. That was my fear earlier on in the season, and then we really found our form. So we beat Crawley Town 2-0. We'd have to win out, and we'd need a little bit of help to make it into the playoffs. All right, the Gruen switches from left to striker. Have him work on that work right there. Been safe for a while. Make top 6. Well, there was that time where we were hanging around 11th for a really long time, and I thought, well, if we start losing games, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, we're on like 42 games played. How the hell did that happen? All right, I'm going to start setting the training days to bypass. Salford City. Can we win out to maybe get into a playoff situation? We actually might. We actually might. We have 2 games at hand and we're only 2 points behind Blackpool. As we get our scouting reports back, let's see what we have here. So we start off in Venezuela with 5'7" short king Alvaro Ramirez. We might have to look at signing. We honestly might have to start look at signing some of our other guys here because we don't really have too many people that have terrible potentials. So I think we are officially committing to this idea. Especially, look at Arta. Holy hell. Dude, this guy's nuts. We have to start signing some short kings. It's time already. Can't believe it. But we will, we'll start signing some short kings here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know how much, inter-squad mingling we'll be doing. But at least we know now in case of injury we're looking okay. Anybody 17 or up will go ahead and sign. So this idea of trying to have 2 squads at the same time, it's officially on. Palomino is too tall and not tall enough. Glacius won't work. Guerra won't work. Barrios will not work. Alright, so we only got 1 decent guy out of Venezuela. Canada, Frank Ambrose, doesn't work. 5'6", Josh Thompson. Sign him up. 5'7", Nate Thomas, not good enough. 6'1", Daniel Wood, not good enough. 6 foot, Kyle Cooper, that's a shame. And Max Edwards, 6'4", Canadian goalkeeper, we'll sign him. If you lose, they cut them off, that would be a disaster. And from India, Vipin Mandal. Not good enough. Satyanarayan Deb. Good old Deb. 6'3", by the way. Good for the tall boys. 5'11", Mukesh Chatterjee. Chatterjee. It's going to be a no. Mana Malek. Sign him up for the moment. 6'1", not going to work. Dharmendra Narayan. That's good. And 5'11", Kamalesh. Cool. Well, India didn't disappoint yet, did it? Let's see who we got out there. It's new to the academy. Max Edwards. Sign him up. Van Dongen. The Van Dongen. Can't train him up to anything too crazy, so we'll try to train him up as a left back and as a center back. And then there's Alvaro Ramirez, who's a left back. That's all he's got. But he can be changed to an attacking player. Let's go Cam to start off. We don't have a ton of Cams. Vanderwall. Let's see. Josh Thompson at 5'6". Lethal, it just kind of developed. Like all great memes do. It was a joke suggestion that we've just run with. Malik would be another short king. Go figure. It's easier to find short kings. Honestly, train him up as a striker if we can. There's no reason not to. Deborah. Debbie. Good old Deb. Certainly not be an attacker. The natural CDM. We'll add left back into the mix. Kaspar at 6'3". We are getting some decent options for the tall team as well. Go over to right back for the moment. Kravchuk. Absolutely terrible. Try to train you up as a striker. Resnick. Definitely be obviously someone that can switch up the attacking positions. I think 5'8" might be too tall. It could be. I mean, you got to figure though, if we were to limit it to be 5'6", or 5'5", 5'6", and 5'7". But it is true that we did fill up on this team with 5'8" players a lot more quickly than I expected. But then the problem is, okay, you get 5'8" players. Are any of them any good? You know, that's the follow-up issue. So the question is whether or not we do any little inter-squad mingling. Maybe have some of the short kings on the bench. Because otherwise, they might get pissed. It's the best way I can think to explain it. But for the moment, we'll leave it as is. This is going to be really tough to manage to get everybody where you need them to be. We take on Bolton. If we win this, we get a decent shot at making it into the playoffs here. This team might make the playoffs. We were towards the bottom half of the table for the majority of the season. We are now currently 5th in the league. If we win our final game, we're in. Easier said than done, but if we win, we're in. Only team, well, it depends on who's below Blackpool. Gillingham. Oh my god, yeah, we did. Well, so if we lose, we could be jumped by Lincoln City and Blackpool. No, wait, Blackpool's on 46. Yeah, we're in. We are in. Goddamn. How the hell did this team make the playoffs? I didn't even notice Blackpool was on 46 games. Well, the tall boys made the playoffs. All right. Certainly wasn't expecting that. So this game against Lincoln City is only really for like seeding. I mean, again, we're gonna have to win. You know, we're gonna have to fight to make our way through. Van Dongen as well. I want to get center back onto his list of positions just to see if he's worth it from there. Thompson has right back and center back. Add to that dev plan. We are going to have to move a bunch of people around starting next season to where they need to be. And Resnick has striker. Oops. Let's get a natural right wing spot. Resnick is very well rounded. Could be a bit of a beast. So final regular season game. What will the seeding be for the playoffs? Because indeed we made the playoffs and we beat Lincoln City. So I think we maintain our spot. Lincoln just make it in. We jumped up to 4th. We beat Wickham by a point. So we'll be playing Wickham. Huddersfield and Hull are going up. We'll be playing Wickham. That'll be the winner of Charlton Athletic and Lincoln City. That's absolutely insane that this team has made. I mean, last year it was automatic promotion. We won the league. This year we made the playoffs. That is outrageous that just happened. All right. So, youth development, you're happy, good. All right, we do have Sadlusek that is that's ready to sign already. And honestly, he's not bad. Has left wing, has striker. But look at that dev plan. Was he able to move to cam? Not really. So it's left wing or striker for him. Sign him as well. Why not? That way, that's not really a problem. And indeed, this playoff game's coming up. As outrageous as that is, I mean, this team, I mean, we have a 74 rated keeper and a 72 rated striker. I mean, yes, we still have at least 250 rated players in our starting lineup, as crazy as that is, but we've made it work. So all of these dudes, except for Liang, is looking at being on the potential Short King squad. So I'm going to take Hartley out because I don't really worry about him too much. Shields and Campbell are other guys I'm not really too worried about. Short dudes are allowed on the bench. Maybe starting next year, depending on the size of the teams, but I think we see if the tall boys can get it done. I think we do. Somehow in a playoff scenario 2 years in a row. It's crazy, man.